Hi, my name is Broc Phillips, and I'm the supervisor for curriculum and instruction K-12 at Sugar Valley Rural Charter School in Loganton, Pennsylvania. I've been here for 5 years and will be beginning my 6th year working at the school in the 2021 school year. For the past 5 years, I've been a high school math teacher, teaching everything from Algebra 1 through AP Calculus. Now I'm beginning a new role, supervising curriculum for the school. I started a career as I realized at a very young age in my teens that I really loved being a part of the process of helping people find personal successes. I started at the YMCA in my hometown, teaching rock climbing, and now it's transferred all the way up through teaching not only students but also teachers as well. If I could have any other job, I think that I'd probably either want to own my own rock gym, or I would want to work in an engineering field, working in 3D modeling and producing different kinds of technical drawings. As compared, I think that modern students have a lot more competing inputs to try to contend with, and a lot more distractions to try to fight off in order to stay focused on their futures. That could be in the forms of social media, the politics in the news, all the way down through YouTubers that they pay attention to and other people like that that kind of influence who they might think that they want to be. So I think as compared to 30 years ago, students have a lot more inputs to try to contend with in order to stay focused and work toward their futures. Technologically integrated, whereas teachers kind of, at one point 30 years ago, maybe kind of felt like they had their jobs sort of figured out and knew exactly what they needed to do in a lot of ways, and could use the same materials for a significant amount of time. I think that now a lot of teachers feel as though they've got to continually improve their own knowledge in order to keep up as the world of technology increases more and more quickly as time goes on. So I just think that teaching is moving forward at a faster pace, which is not in itself a bad thing, but definitely is challenging for teachers to keep up at times. Right now, if I was speaker, I would let them know that although it's likely that they're going to experience some of the most challenging first few years of any cohort of teachers moving into the educational field in the past 30 or 40 years, I would say that if you can take on the challenges that are going to be emerging in the next few years, I think that there's very little that you wouldn't be able to handle throughout the rest of your career in education. Of course, we don't know what the future holds, but with the challenges we're facing right now, if you can handle those, I think you can handle a lot of other things that would potentially have challenged others even more in the past. And one thing that I'd want to change in order to help point in American civilization, American culture, it would be to improve access to technology, first in the means of providing high-speed internet access to all students, even those of us out here in rural areas that maybe are disconnected from some of those services. And also access to technology such as individual electronic devices like tablets, Chromebooks, computers, PCs, Macs, things like that, as well as the peripherals that students need to be successful, such as headphones, microphones, and other kinds of devices to interact with teachers and others of their classmates, even if we're not all together.